Hello, and welcome to a Sims 4 speed build. Today we are doing a retail lot, and we're actually going to do an appliance slash electronics superstore. So, at least here in Australia, a lot of these stores are basically big boxes. They're not that attractive from the outside, so that's what we've done here. We've made a big box, and I've just had a random flash light bulb moment that I should have done a docking bay for trucks, but I didn't. So yeah, I don't know how they get the stocking here. I did make a kind of small stock room too, but you'll see that later. And also before I forget, if you do want to, skip to the end of the video, there are screenshots there. So you're more than welcome to do that. I know my narration can be a little bit rambly at times, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. We initially have this foyer section of the build, but even though it looks like a massive box, I kind of started running out of space. So we get rid of the foyer area, which I guess is maybe more realistic because then you walk into the shop and you see everything, and then maybe you'll get tempted to buy stuff you didn't go in there to buy. Although one of my local electronic stores does have a foyer kind of like that shape. So yeah. We start off with the fridge. Wow, great speaking. We start off with the fridge section, and I try and include all the different models, all the different sizes, the colors, and everything. I don't think I use every fridge and every stove and every computer in the game, but a lot. And I also plan to have these little desks so that you like some of the stores here, not all of them, maybe I guess more furniture stores where you would buy mattresses and stuff. You can go with your sales assistant to their desk and they'll look up on the computer what their best price is and whatever. But I actually forget to put a computer on the desk. But I mean, I guess that's okay. Maybe if you have questions about models of fridges, you can go there and they'll give you brochures or something. I don't know. So over here, this is also going to be the small goods. Is that the word for it? Like the microwaves, the coffee machines, and stuff. So I thought this ended up looking really cool, and I was really quite pleased with how it all looked. Um, yeah, I thought it looked pretty realistic. And those counters seem to be okay. Like maybe they're not perfect, but even with the move objects thing on, you can't put microwaves on tables and stuff that easily. So I just went with the good old countertops. So now we move into the stove tops, and same as the fridges, really, just lots of different colors and models, which I think looks awesome. And I think this would be a really cool shop to have if you were playing with a family in The Sims. We do a couple of range hoods, but not that many because they were kind of hard to display. I thought about building a separate wall to hang them off or something, but I don't know. I also thought about doing more like an IKEA idea with kitchens set up, but I think that might be a future build. If you do want to see me build IKEA, let me know in the comments below, and that would definitely be something I would consider doing because I love IKEA. I really do. The popcorn machines actually came in great use here, which was awesome. And the random coffee machines and stuff. Some of them are squished together, which I did like. Some of them are not so squished, which is maybe not ideal, but whatever. I also threw a couple of barbecues in here. I guess maybe in theory they should have been with the ovens, but oh well. And then we go into the washing machines. So we use all the washing machines and dryers. I originally had them flat along this wall, but then I decided to make the aisles of them again. I don't know if that was a mistake or not. And I didn't, I have to admit, when I built this, I was pretty tired. So, and it was really late at night. I was just doing it for fun. And then I was like, oh yeah, actually, I might actually make a video out of this. So I probably should have put more posters up on the walls because the walls of this build is pretty bland. For this, totally, words escaped me. For this checkout register area, I was originally going with those black fences, but I realized that the black ribbon fences actually work really well here, and they seem to kind of merge into the counters nicely. So I think actually in gameplay you can't get in there because I didn't put a gate in, but I don't think your Sims actually have to touch the register, which is kind of a shame because I do like the idea of like customers lining up to pay. Instead, you like approach them with an iPad and they pay through that, which is a bit weird, but whatever. This is the TV section. I nearly included like a sofa in this area because I know sometimes in stores they might have like the latest TV or the most fancy TV set up with like a sofa so you can sit there and like appreciate it and then maybe start dreaming about sitting in your house and watching it. But yeah, I didn't. We just whacked some on the wall. Um, yeah, I don't know. This section, honestly, this section could have been better. It's not my favorite, but there's still plenty of TVs for your Sims to buy. So we move into where do we move into next? Oh, yeah, this was I was going to edit this out, but clearly I forgot. This is where I was going to do some, treadmills and stuff. But then I realized that I hadn't done computers. I had totally forgotten about computers. So I guess this was maybe when I realized. And actually that case there with all the colorful speakers, it was so satisfying to build. It really was. We bought like a random, I don't even know what thing that thing is. It's from Strange Reveal, but it's an electronic. So, the electronic superstore is going to sell it. This is where I realized that we could have computers. And I had so much fun doing like the laptop section, which you're about to see in a moment. It's probably my favorite section of the store, I think. Yeah. To me that looks so realistic, so satisfying. I just like how they're all kind of the same but all a bit different and so many colours. I wish maybe I did this section a little bit differently with the desktop computers, but oh well, it doesn't matter. Now we do like a small staff room and storeroom. I kind of wish I went better with this area, but oh well, maybe I'll do a different superstore in the future and I'll do a better storeroom. Um, and oh yeah, we have a dumpster area out here as well, which I do like the idea of because I feel like these stores, they would have so many cardboard boxes to, recycle and whatnot. So yeah, um, we are what? Yeah, we do need a door. So it's not ideal, but we just throw a door in and whatever. There has to be a door somewhere, right? So we do have a bathroom in here for the staff. We have a little microwave for them to use so that, on their lunch break they don't starve. I was originally going to use one of those cubicles because it kind of felt right, but it takes up so much space. And then I realized I wanted to turn this into a storeroom as well instead of only a staff room. And yeah, I decided that it was not going to work. I just realized I think I may have forgotten a door for the bathroom. Oh well. No, actually, I think I remember seeing them in the screenshots. We'll see what I do. Yeah, there we go. I do a door. So here comes the storeroom section, which I don't know. It's probably pretty boring to look at while I like build it, but I got a lot of satisfaction from doing it actually. It took me a while, but with Eco Lifestyle, we got some cardboard boxes that were amazing, and I actually forgot about them, but then I remembered about them, and I was like, yes, that's perfect. In one of my first builds with Eco Lifestyle, I think it was actually a challenge from I don't know some YouTuber. It's you can probably find it on Twitter. I don't know. And it was like a shell challenge, and I turned it into like a florist, and then out the back with the dumpsters, I had all these boxes stacked up, and I thought it looked so cool. So that's kind of where the inspiration came for the storeroom with these boxes. And I did realize eventually that we had some different boxes too, which, maybe are not super realistic. I know they're like, I think from the detective career, but whatever. I couldn't have a storeroom for all the same box, could I? And you can actually spin them around so you don't have the icons. So yeah, I end up loving how this looks. I didn't like fill every shelf completely because hopefully if this business is doing half okay, they actually sell some stock. Yeah, all those colors too. I was having a bit of fun with this really, which is I don't know maybe kind of really super duper lame, but oh well. So, what are we doing now? Have I hit record? I think I have. Oh my goodness. Sorry guys, it's again getting really late here. It seems to be like the only time I have to do The Sims at the moment. Life is crazy. Let me also know how you're going in the comments below. I'd be really interested in hearing if COVID is kind of settling down in your area or if it's getting worse and how you've been coping with it all. I hope you're all going okay? Because I know this year has been a year. We're not going to forget about 2020 anytime soon, I don't think. And somehow it's September already. Um, but yeah, let's get back to the build, hey? Um, I think we're nearly done with the storeroom, actually, to be honest. We have a couple more boxes to place. We do some lockers, and then, as I said before, we're going to throw in some, like, staff room things like a bin, a microwave. I've thrown some hand sanitizer in because, that's like the most popular thing of 2020. And some more lockers because I didn't really know what to do with the space. It was going to be like a table, but then it wasn't a table. So yeah, we finally get up to doing the outside, and I don't do a lot, but I do like a car park. I was in the debug mode for ages, or at least it felt like ages. But I could not for the life of me find the cars from debug, which are so much more realistic than the sized up toy ones. But yeah, sadly, I just had to use the toy ones. Also, these car parks maybe are a little bit too small, too big. I don't know about you guys, or maybe I'm just a really bad driver, but I feel like when you go to these stores, the car parks are so small. And I swear, car parks are getting smaller, or my car is growing. Because some car parks are so tight. Having said that, I haven't really been to many car parks lately because where we live, there's actually like a rule at the moment that you can only go within 5 k's of your house, and there's a curfew, and no shops are open. So you can go to the supermarket or the pharmacy, but like fun shops like I don't know clothing stores or whatever are all closed. Some shops do have click and collect. So I know I've actually just ordered a new cable for my computer. So tomorrow I'm going to hop in the car and I can go to the store and click and collect it like without contact. So I guess they like pop the bag on the table out the front for me, and then like I'll show them my ID, and then they'll step back and I'll step forward. I don't know how it's going to work. I've never done it, but I really needed a new table cable for my computer, and I didn't really want to pay $5 for shipping because I have spent so much money on shipping lately. But anyway, I'm sorry, I'm rambling. We are so nearly done here. I'm just doing a tiny bit of landscaping so that it kind of looks like it could be real. But I feel like these shops don't have that much going for them anyway. Like, they're basically concrete boxes that we go and spend a whole heap of money at. So, yeah, I'm going to pretty much wrap this up now. But there are lots of screenshots coming up. I may have gone a little bit crazy with the screenshots. But, yeah, thank you so much for watching. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye!